All right. Yeah. So these gentlemen have brought products to the marketplace. Guys have done hundreds of millions of dollars in sales. But not only that, these gentlemen have helped a lot of people and assist a lot of people health-wise. So we're going to go to the next slide. The next slide, I actually talked about him. His name, Dr. Bill McAnally, guys. Dr. Bill McAnally is the gentleman that actually discovered the active ingredient in aloe. So if you ever seen anything with aloe vera or anything that has to do anything with aloe, it's because of this gentleman. Not only that, guys, he got over 300 patents worldwide. He's in 182 publications, and billions of dollars of product have been sold across the world. When I say billions, I mean billions with a B. And the last product that he actually brought to the marketplace in this format did over 3 billion in sales. But bigger than that, guys, that last product saved a lot of lives. I've actually had the privilege of hanging around Dr. Bill McAnally and becoming real good friends with him, and actually friends with some of his friends. And it's kind of amazing when I hear the stories how people literally start crying because they said they met Dr. Bill McAnally in the early 80s or early 90s, and how his product made a drastic difference in his life. So let me go to the next slide. So we want to talk about this breakthrough technology that Sean talked about that support apoptosis, guys. And like I said, I had challenges with my knees. I didn't have no serious challenges, but I'm gonna go through each and every one of these products where you can kind of understand what we got our hands on. We got a product, our flagship product is corn aloe, guys. Remember I said Dr. Bill McAnally is actually the guy who discovered the active ingredient in aloe. We got the most powerful aloe on the planet, guys. It's 580 milligrams. Draco want to play with Lisa. 580 milligrams per capsule. But also we got a pathway core product that's a brand new groundbreaking technology that supports something called apoptosis, which my friend Sean explained in the beginning of this. So what else we got, guys? We got immune support. We got bone and joint and endocrine. We got cardio. We got gastro. We got brain and nerve. And also we got even a skin curl. And these products, like I said, guys, they support something that's called apoptosis, but they target different areas of the body. Like myself, when I first got on these products, I was taking them all, and I still take them all right now to the day. But the product that really helped me was the bone and joint and endocrine because I was having problems with my knees. You know, people said, Troy, what do you take? I tell you what I take daily. I take the core and the aloe. I take the immune support. And one of the reasons why I take the immune support because what was going on in the world, you know, with this virus running around. But not only that, guys, I had somebody that's trying to get in a while ago, but not only that, guys, you know, I take the cardio. And the reason why I take the cardio, one of the main reasons I take that is because my mom had some heart attacks. So, you know, I'm her child. So it's a good chance that I would probably maybe have the same kind of heart condition or whatever, have the same kind of challenges. We also got a product that's called Theragel. This is a FDA approved product, guys. This is a 100% plant-based. It's a mouth range. I share a story, and she's probably on here. My sister Nell called me and Lisa one night about a couple of years ago. She was having a real bad toothache. And she was like, man, my mouth hurting. So me and Lisa jumped in the car. She lived about 25 minutes away at that point. And we took her a bottle of this Theragel. Before we got up the road real good, guys, she was calling us, telling us her mouth wasn't hurting anymore. So it's powerful within itself. See, I truly believe anytime I look at anything, I look at stuff that's going to solve problems, that's really going to help people. And that's one reason why I'm so attracted and so passionate about what we do here in Aroga. We also got a multivitamin, guys. I truly know not out of doubt, we got the best multivitamin on the market. And the reason why I can say that is because everything that comes into Aroga, guys, these guys test to make sure that they're 100% of what they're supposed to be. See, every product that you see on there, they manufacture it themselves. The manufacturer is in Grand Prairie, Texas. It is an FDA approved facility too. So what I'm gonna do from here, I'm actually fit to get off. I'm actually gonna turn it over to Lisa and she's gonna explain the rest of this. Oh yeah, well, before that, I got a couple of testimonies. I got like some 10, 15 second testimonies. Krista, do we have them lined up and who you wanted to call on? I know, I don't know if Mickey Fox on here, but I got a couple of people that's gonna share like about at least a 10 minutes testimony. So Krista, can you hear me, you and Sean?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, and Troy, I appreciate you passing it over to me. And I want to can I for a second just talk about Troy and how awesome him and Lisa are. And just again, they've been in this industry for golly, almost 2 decades. And they are building a powerful team with these amazing products. And so I want to give it up to Troy and Lisa just for just the amount of hard work that they've done and that they're still doing. And the other thing is I want to talk about just for a second, these products and the formulations that Dr. Bill has put together and the team at Aroga are really doing some amazing things for people. And these products they're nothing but good nutrition. They are nothing but plants that our bodies need that help support the apoptosis that our bodies already are supposed to do. And so if we don't have those things, our bodies can't do what they're supposed to, which is heal themselves. And so we do have several folks who really have been able to see a huge impact from using these products just for their health and wellness. So right now I'm going to ask Shannon. Shannon, would you like to just give your brief testimonial?
Sure. So like Troy said, there's a couple different ways in the body that the different pathways affect. And so I'll start with the cardio and bone and joint. And so, sorry, I'm only 33 years old, but I've suffered from high blood pressure time to time. At one point, it got all the way up to right over 200 over 120. And so dangerously high. I was getting migraines. It was putting me out. I went to Crystal and I asked her, hey, do you have anything? Please help me. She gave me bone and joint. I had the brain and nerve already. And the cardio, of course, cardio. And so within an hour of taking those, my blood pressure had dropped. It was still slightly higher than normal. But within another hour and taking 2 more of the cardio pills, my blood pressure was back down to what it should have been. It was back 119 over 80. And so that's just with those supplements alone. Normally, prior to using these, I would have gone to pain pills or any other method to get rid of it. But I'm glad to have this as a natural resource to be able to fix that. And then in addition, back from COVID, I had some house damage, was painting my house, and I fell off a ladder. When I did that, I fractured my knee. We were watching it to see the extent of the damage. And really, we were looking at a 2-month healing process. They had been talking surgery, and I was in immense pain throughout all of that. Well, I don't know what took so long, but finally it clicked, hey, I've got these products right here. And so I doubled up on my bone and joint, and I can't even tell you when the pain disappeared. But I know to this day, like within 2 weeks, there was no pain. There was no sign of anything. I felt better than I felt before this injury just because of these products.
Awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. And again, it's really amazing to see that your body could take care of those kinds of things in like such a short amount of time, right? Thank you. Thank you. All right, Mickey.
Yes, I'm here.
Awesome.
So just to start with my testimony, I got involved with taking the Aroga products because, goodness, it was 3 years ago now, a little bit over 3 years ago. And I was in a pretty bad car accident, totaled my car. Somebody had ran a red light and we just plowed into each other. And besides totaling my car, it had really hurt my lower back. To the point where I was having problems, just getting in and out of bed and walking around and performing normal daily functions, much less exercising. So I was in pain from the time pretty much that I went to bed at night until I was up the next morning and all day long. And the doctor and the chiropractor that I'd started to see, they had basically given me, I think it was like hydrocodone and tramadol or something for the pain and the muscle spasms. And my wife, who had already been taking the product, said, well, why don't you give this a chance? Because I couldn't really function during the day taking those medications. I mean, it would help a little bit with the pain, but it would give me brain fog and everything like that. And so within a couple days, I actually started taking the bone and joint. I actually took the core and the aloe too at the same time, but what really seemed to help a lot was the bone and joint. And I'd take it every night and I'd take it again every morning when I was getting up. And literally within 2 or 3 days, I was completely off of the hydrocodone and the tramadol. And what the doctors, the original prognosis they had given me was it was going to take me about 6 months just to get back to normal, like activities and function. And instead of it taking 6 months, within just under 3 months after the accident and having started to take the bone and joint, I actually ran in a 5K. So ever since then, I've been taking the bone and joint, pretty much every single day for the past 3 years. And my back seems to be doing a whole lot better now. So,
dude, that is awesome. And again, quick healing there. So that's an awesome story. And so right now, I know we promised to keep you guys just not very long today. So I'm going to go ahead and throw it back to Lisa. And again, Lisa is an amazing, inspiring woman. And I would love to hear, Lisa, what you have to say to wrap us up this evening. Super excited.
Man, thank you so much, Crystal. I do appreciate that. And so, guys, the part I want to talk to you guys about this evening is really the part that's so different from what we talked about before. So when you heard the testimonies, when you heard Troy talk about the different products and services that we have available, guys, that's really to enhance your health. That's really something there that's helped to really build your health so that you can live a long, vibrant life. But the next part that I want to talk about, guys, is for those who want more out of their life financially. For those people who are dreamers out there who knew that at one point in time, something was put inside of them to live more, to be able to do more, and to be able to have more. That's what we want to talk about in this next portion of the presentation. And so, guys, this part of the presentation is truly for people who have asked themselves at some point in time, you know what, Lisa, would it be okay if I never had to go to work again? You know, how many of you have sat back and sat and thought about, you know what, if you never had to go to that job again, what would your life feel like? How happy would you be? How much peace would you have in your life if you never had to worry about income or money as an issue ever again? You know, this is for people who have sat back and thought about, you know what, would it be okay if I lived in Tahiti for 6 months and be able to enjoy the beaches and be able to enjoy the ocean, just live in the abundance of what's happening in the moment? And maybe you're not a beach person. Maybe you've dreamed of living in and seeing the mountains every day, living with nature and just being able to enjoy that. You know, but how would that feel, you know, being able to achieve a life where you could see yourself living someplace different and enjoying the culture and being immersed in the culture and just enjoying that? You know, some of you are thinking, you know, well, would it be okay if I could drive the car of my dreams for the rest of my life and never have to worry about a car note? That's what we're talking about, guys. You know, for people who have those types of dreams, we don't want people worried about car notes. We want people living in joy and abundance, just you know, enjoying the things that have been created for all of us to be able to enjoy here on earth, you know? And what about those people that are sitting back thinking, you know, would it be okay, you know, if I were able to give my parents or my children an allowance that actually had a comma in it just because I can do it, right? How many of you dream of being able to contribute into other people's lives in a way that they could never financially ever pay you back? Because you were bold enough, you were strong enough, you voted and believed on you before you even got started doing anything. You know, that's what we're talking about today. So guys, this portion of the presentation is really just to show people that your dreams and realities are possible. And so what we're gonna do is think about it. And I want you to think about, you know, the only difference of what has stopped you, right? Companies like this, when you think about Airbnb, right? Airbnb is a brand that everybody knows today. But at one point in time, no one knew about Airbnb. You know, what about Facebook? At one point in time, no one knew about Facebook, but everybody is playing on Facebook at this point in time. What if you could have been positioned in front of these trends to be able to be paid, whether it's from an investment standpoint, whether it's to be a part of that? If you knew about that in terms of timing, you would know better, you would have done better, and you would have benefited better. Well, guys, this is what we're talking about tonight, because the only thing that stops any of you from being able to have some of those dreams that I talked about earlier is really having a vehicle that's powerful enough, that's a cash producing vehicle to get you to your dreams. And one of the things that this opportunity affords people is the ability to go out and generate some substantial income. And so I'm going to give you an example of just how quickly and simply this could be. Now, we talked about people having health and wealth, right? So if you knew that all you had to do, if you wanted to bring in an extra $300 per month, was to go out and take baby steps, right? And help 11 people, just 11 people, 11 families get better health with the core product that Troy talked about. That product is really helping people to have overall health, supplying their needs to every portion and part of their bodies, right? Help 11 people to get better in their health. And guys, inside of your home, you could receive an extra $300 per month. That is life-changing, guys, for a lot of people. For a lot of people, that saves them from ever having to think about working a second job. For many people, it pays a car note. For many people, it's date night. You know, it does a lot to be able to have a vehicle where you could bring an extra few $100s per month. But I know many of you may be saying, you know what, Lisa, that sounds good. And I definitely won't turn down the extra $300 a month, but I would love to be able to have a comment in my check, right? Well, hey, let's kick it up a notch. All you have to do is help 37 families, right? Help 37 people who want to protect their hearts, 37 people who want to protect their bones and joints, 37 people who want overall health, 37 people who just flat out want to feel great every single day. That's it, guys. That's the simple concept of this business, is helping people to get better. The products and services, guys, that we have are absolutely on point. They are a product and a service that's proven and tried. And guys, I'm telling you, we are a household name. So just like I mentioned, many of those companies that are out there, guys, right now, today, launching from here, the first 5 years of what we did what we wanted to do. And now we're taking it to a whole new level. For those people who really want to benefit, who really want to be in front and be able to have a story that, you know what, I was a part of something at the beginning and not the end. Be a part of that by just simply helping a few people become healthier. And you can bring significant cash inside of your household. And the way that you get started into being able to do this, guys, is quite simply, the company has put together several packages. They put together an innovation package for $199, guys. They want to make sure that you have the flagship product, which is the Pathway Core, that supplies the best nutrients to your entire body. I get up every single day and I clap my hands and I say, yes, my apoptosis is popping, because all I know is I can take a couple pills and I know that I'm feeding my body the best, and I'm getting better and better and better all the time. Packaged with that, they're going to give you a bottle of aloe, and they're going to give you a bottle of the Theragel that Troy mentioned. Inside of that, we have the next pack that is available to you, where you can also, hold on one second. I can't see it. And the next package that we have that we highly recommend is the Pro Plus package for $9.97. Guys, this gives you the biggest discount of the products, where you can have products on top of products on top of products, sharing them with all of your family members. You'll receive marketing tools. You'll receive 1 bottle of Pathway Core plus aloe. You'll receive 3 bottles of each of the Pathway Plus bottles that we spoke about. Guys, that's over 15 bottles that you can share and provide for yourself and your family members to take. 3 bottles of Theragel plus 3 Theragel sample kits. And you can have that for $9.97, guys, which saves you, if you were to buy all of these things individually, $1,271 on side of that. Now, for people who really want to take that to the next level, for those who do get started with that, guys, you're going to receive mentorship. You're going to receive direct one-on-one mentorship. You're going to receive strategy sessions that you can be a part of, group coaching, small group coaching, personal growth sessions, opportunity webinars, quick starts, quick tips. Guys, we're going to teach you every step of the way how to launch, who to talk to, how to say certain things about the products, and how to expose and present, the art of follow-up, and how to close. Guys, you're going to be leveraging videos, webinars, live calls, and a ton of marketing materials. Guys, we are here to help 1,000 families to have improved health. We are going to free 1,000 families into financial freedom so that they never have to worry about income again. Guys, if that's you, and you really desire in your heart to be something different, to have something different, to have moments to where you can see a bigger version of yourself and be very proud of being able to share. I want you to think about this. Those 31 people, if you were one of those people that said, you know what, Lisa, sign me up because I want that comment in my check coming into my household every single month. What do you think your neighbors are going to look at you, your friends, or whoever you provide those benefits to are going to look at you when you've provided them better health? They are going to love you to your core because you've done something phenomenal for them. So guys, I just wanted to share that with you. We are doing something big. Please get back to the person who invited you to this webinar to get any of your questions answered. And I want you to understand this, guys. I talked about how you could build financial freedom. I talked about how you could have income. But guys, what we understand is that's not for everybody. But what we do understand is that these products are for everybody. Treat yourself, build yourself up, get the products and services and start to enjoy the benefits of what they have to offer. Guys, again, get back to the person that invited you because they loved you enough to want you to have better health and better health and better wealth. We love you, and I thank you for your time, and you guys have a blessed evening. Good night, and have a great evening.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Lisa. Thank you, everybody.
You guys have a
Thank
good
you, guys. Thank you, Troy, Lisa, Sean, Crystal.
Great evening.
Thank you, everybody, for showing up.